Very looking forward to bring RPL with the touchdown mode. But here we go. Finally, the match between TMD Aaron against Legend. So
we're gonna start with a nice spread. Pretty neutral opener. Doesn't really reveal too much by your deck. Here comes the ice golem, and there we go.
Oh,
Aaron not holding any cards back. Immediately deploys that. Ooh, a P.E.K.K.A. gets dropped right away. And there's the Inferno Tower.
Does he have Zap, Legend?
No Zap.
No Zap. Maybe not in cycle.
Yep, maybe not in cycle, but we'll have to see. So far, revealing some pretty standard Expo tech here. If, we checked earlier, we cheated. I think we did see a Mega Knight. Maybe he swapped it out last minute, but a Mega Knight gonna be really good for Expo as well, because what these siege buildings do is they do actually force you to deploy units on the bridge.
It's a balloon with a...
That's quite a statement. This Mega Minion on the wrong side immediately invading over the Inferno Tower. And that means Legend is open to run a P.E.K.K.A. on the other lane now, right?
Yep.
Without the Inferno Tower to block the way, Aaron could be in a little bit of trouble if Legend decides to push. And yep, Legend not taking chances. Gonna have that Electro Wizard on the board right away, preventing any kind of shenanigans to deal with that P.E.K.K.A. But it looks like he actually is just going to let the Electro Wizard run down the lane himself.
It's quite unfortunate that he had to use the Electro Wizard there, because with the Electro Wizard out of cycle, he may not have it when the Inferno Tower is back on the arena. So you could see that Legend is trying to cycle back to his Electro Wizard now, but both players very patient. Aaron not rushing his Expo. Oh, good fireball there.
Yeah,
that balloon. It's not gonna get a shot at the tower.
Bomb tick might do it. Yeah, that's a fair chunk of damage. There's your Mega Minion. The Mega Minion's already eating out massive value here. That fireball cleared the way there to clear out the balloon. That's 5. The Goblins went down for 2. Hits the Electro Wizard for 1 time as well, doing some great damage. And now the P.E.K.K.A. gets dropped though. The Expo is probably going to lose its life. Using the log there, stall a little bit. Ooh, nicely done there. The Goblins actually keeping the Expo alive a little bit longer to get more value. Of course, it will only peel some life off that Ice Golem. Not going to achieve too much, but this Inferno Tower is here to stay.
Yeah,
and there is Expo.
Expo again. That is very, very fast.
That's what happens when you have some massively low cost cards. Your Ice Spread, your Goblins, your Log.
Mega Minion.
That P.E.K.K.A. is going to feel the wrath of that Inferno Tower. Good fireball once again with the Log, and locks on that Expo. Doing some massive damage here, swinging hard and fast. Aaron
Legend
looking to take this
just can't find a way through to TMD Aaron's tower there.
Balloon coming in again. That's a pretty all-in-need push. Goes in there with 9 elixir worth of units. Ooh, he destroys the Inferno Tower. Now the balloon is home free.
The balloon gets 1 shot.
Oh, does he get another? That was close. If he got another, that would have been massive value. But still, a big setback here for Aaron. Taking a balloon shot, never fun. And the Mega Minion coming in the last second there to bail his tower out. And now he has got the attention of Aaron. Aaron has stopped dropping the crossbow and has to deal with his air threat. It's kind of like a Lava Hound that without the Lava Hound. You have that constant air pressure. And that Inferno Tower, a little bit too deep.
He's using what we call a mid-range balloon deck with a slightly tankier Ice Golem there compared to other things. But yeah, balloon not getting another hit, but chip damage there, gonna be very valuable coming into 2 minutes of the...
Something to note here, he still hasn't revealed his last card. It could be some nuke that takes out the remainder of this tower. It could be a surprise rocket. Is it too much elixir cost? Might be, but it could be something that Aaron isn't expecting. It's definitely going to leave him on his toes there. Maybe it's Freeze. Is it Freeze maybe? Do you think Freeze?
Might be. It might be a surprise. Freeze, not seeing a lot of competitive play recently, but you never know. Legendary deck maker. It's a surprise here in the CCGS regular season. But the balloon coming back all the way from the back there. Oh, it's have a second
switching
balloon.
lanes here, alright. That's the Inferno Tower. It's going to start zapping away this balloon. Balloon shot on the Inferno Tower. It does not. And that Inferno Tower will set up a good defensive line there for an Expo that will go down right now. And looks like Legend has decided to recommit on that right lane. The P.E.K.K.A. will come down, block off that Expo's targeting. And I like how he placed it a little bit too far back to try and draw as long as possible out of Inferno Tower range. But the Inferno Tower is going to go down now. The Electro Wizard doing his job. And there's the log. Stop things for a bit. Nice fireball. Takes out the P.E.K.K.A. And locks on.
Expo connects.
Arrow, so that's the last card. Alright, that's a little anticlimactic. but still, you know, on the watch out for minions.
It's very interesting because usually you want to bring a small spell and a big spell. So Lock is a small spell, Arrow is a small spell as well. So,
oh no, the balloon! The balloon! Ooh.
No! But the X-Bolt! Aaron is gonna take this win!
Is it? The zap? The zap?
Oh,
that fireball. Aaron knows it. He looked at his face.
Wow.
He knows how close that was. Look at his face. He's like, oh man, nearly got slapped down with a balloon.
That is a massive relief for him. That balloon not reaching the tower is massive.
And look at this guy. No emotion whatsoever. Close game, but man, it's not gonna bother me, man. That's how pro competitive. I mean, that's a mark of a good pro, right? You know, you don't let these setbacks really affect you emotionally. You gotta keep your mind in the game. It's a best of 3 for a reason. You got another chance to prove your worth. Well, I don't know. Will Aaron take it 2-0 like Siaka did? We shall see. It's definitely looking more competitive. This set, you know, Legend.
Very close.
Nearly taking out Aaron, just a little bit fortunate. If this was the ladder and that was a level 7 balloon, we might, no, level 8 balloon might have been a little different. But then again, we you know, we digress. But yeah, very interesting game there. Do you think the bans really came into play? You know, were both players really thrown off their play styles?
I think Aaron, he banned the what was that?
Okay. Aaron banned out the miner.
Yeah, the miner. So, and he played Expo. So, miner poison against Expo is actually very strong. So, he took that out.
Because they bypass your bridge defense.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Okay. So it's just chip away your tower. So, without miner there, the Expo deck was really good choice from TMD Aaron. And for Legend, unfortunately, his balloon deck did not pay off.
Yeah, I mean, I was rooting for that guy. I mean, he had the stones, man, to bring that balloon in without any kind of real support. Yeah, no, I mean, he did have the P.E.K.K.A, but he never ran it together. No, it was P.E.K.K.A on one side, and then the balloon just flew in, sometimes on its own, sometimes with a couple of goblin soldiers at the front. But, you know, apart from that, it was a very interesting balloon playstyle, and I really appreciate that. Just wasn't able to punch through Aaron's defense in time. It would have been close. One more round of that, he probably would have taken it, but unfortunately that Expo got the lock on, and it all came back to the first lock on the Expo.
He went all in with the balloon. He thought that he might have enough to do it, but unfortunately Aaron have the Expo. Expo is so hard to deal with.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's no worse feeling than starting the game. It's like, alright, I wonder what my opponent's gonna run. Is it gonna be Hot Cycle? Is it bait? And then that Expo just lands right there, and alright, here comes game number 2. Alright, we're gonna start off very quickly here. This was okay.
Aaron.
So they actually set up. Well, we're joining the game a little bit delayed, so they actually got to 10 elixir already, and opening with a Hog Rider Legend. Gonna do something different, but already takes some massive bandit damage here.
Bandit, so valuable.
Is that a bandit or a rocket?
That was a bandit.
That was a rocket, man. that was rocket levels of damage. This is gonna put Aaron in a huge lead here. And again, Legend, of course, always the emotionless guy here. Gonna stay professional, keep it cool. It's not over by any means. The P.E.K.K.A comes down, and I want to see what Legend does have to answer this. It is it's definitely going to be tricky.
Oh, and it's going to change lane.
I do like this line of play. You know, it does open him up to Zap here. No Zap. So but the Hog Rider does some big damage. But
because the P.E.K.K.A is on the left side, so great decision by Legend to actually switch lane. But this P.E.K.K.A, oh no, that's going to be tower down. That is going to be a tower.
And the right side is getting banded.
Nice.
Oh man.
Legend have...
The Bandito is in town. This game already looking a lot less close than game number 1 here. Aaron, see, one hand off the mic, no, one hand off the iPad. Game's all chill.
I got this, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on cruise control right now. This game's in the bag for me, but I can't be too sure. You have to be careful. He's still hiding 2 cards. That Legend could, you know, throw back a surprise win here. Throws out the log, gets a little bit of cycle going.
Bandit again, very good defensively, offensively as well.
This is your P.E.K.K.A. This is your P.E.K.K.A lightning deck, I guess.
Yeah, it does seems like a lightning at the back.
Is this a 3 crown win? Could very well be.
Could
The
be.
king is down to 1,000 too. It's pretty much a princess tower right now.
Yeah. Or again, the P.E.K.K.A is on the wrong side of the lane.
Yeah, but this Hall Rider will not do enough damage there. 2 soften up towers, but not going down. And Legend's got a soften up king, so this is not looking too good for him. The P.E.K.K.A is going to slice up through that knight, and there's the lightning. Oh, getting some massive value here. The Hall Rider desperation play comes out here. Going to have to at least try and tie it out into overtime, but that Electro Wizard making plays, and here comes that Hall Rider. Might just end this game. But the Tornado gonna keep it in check for now. So 22 seconds. I do believe Legend knows he is beat. I don't see a way that he can come back from this one.
That is within Zap and Lightning range for the King Tower. So
let's get that 3 crowns. Gotta get that crown chest. There we go.
GG.
3 crowns for the crown chest.
Well done to TMD Aaron. TMD. Both TMD, Aaron and Siaka off to a good start.
Planting the HKE flag.
Yeah, we are in charge of this regular season.
They're in charge here for sure, but really got to go back to that expression there from Aaron after winning game 1. That was some good expression there. Definitely needs to be in that highlight when when we go back to review the day's events. But Aaron now gonna be a little bit more chill, just swiping through and
waiting for his second game.
Preparing for his next match. Of course, Legend, we're gonna have to review and come back stronger the next time. Of course, like we mentioned prior, this is a double round robin, so we will have opponents playing each other twice. So there's always a chance for revenge, you know, regain that honor that you lost to that 2-0. Maybe work out that ban, you know, we talked about that pump ban being a little bit suspect there.
Yeah, so actually Aaron was playing his favorite deck, right, in the second game, which was the P.E.K.K.A, Hot Rider and the Lightning. So he's very comfortable with that deck, and based on our research, he really don't run pump anymore. So Legend and the Vietnamese players might not have done enough homework. Not
done enough homework is definitely going to cost you, man. When you don't do your homework, this time it's not the teacher that'll be laying down the law, it's HKE. So definitely got to show their opponents a little bit more due diligence, I guess. But, you know, we have more games coming up here. We'll look at the schedule. Game 3 will be Military Attack versus Poseidon. So